We're only
What used to be Zaire?
a couple hours away from having neighbors.
Oh, good.
Oh, yeah, well, let's see how that goes.
What?
In a couple hours, we'll have neighbors.
Yeah.
But
Really
they're,
had to
Oh, I
worry
mean,
about.
Friday.
are they
Yes.
across the way neighbors, or are they?
There's people across the way and people below us. There's not much below us, actually.
Okay.
One of the good things.
Good stuff.
It's not. There's not a lot going on underneath. But yeah, I mean, we were here all day Friday
That's
and
true.
all day last week, and
Yeah.
there was no problem. And I think they were made aware of our presence.
I was coming when I was coming in the week. This woman stopped me and she's like, "I've seen you come in. And are you moving in?" I was like, "No, we're just here for a little while." And
Yeah.
I didn't go in deep explaining what we were doing, but I said we were doing a charity
We're
event.
grow
We're only
up,
here
yeah.
for a couple of weeks. And she's like, "Oh, I really wanted to give you a table." I was like, "Okay." She's like, "We have all this furniture that we don't need anymore, and we thought you could take it in your new space if you're moving in." I was like, "Oh, we're gonna be here. We're gonna be going in a couple weeks, and then we won't have anywhere to put it." She's
Yeah.
like, "Oh."
Oh, I wanted to get
But
rid
she
of my
seemed very
crap.
nice and very, very
Yeah,
excited
no, I
to
mean-
have. I think this place has been empty for a while.
This place has been empty for I think 4 years.
Yeah,
Wow.
The space that we are in has been empty for almost 4 years.
which is, yeah.
So
So signs are good for next year's desert bus.
Yeah.
honestly,
Yeah.
like
Well, the place we use for 8 is still vacant, isn't it?
no, it's
No, no.
not.
Eight,
No.
eight was.
Eight? Oh, no,
Eight was
eight-
Fort Victoria.
So many right now.
Sorry, it's 10.
No, 10's full.
10's full.
10, not only is 10 full, but they did a complete renovation and it looks
Yeah.
gorgeous now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they completely redid the interior of that building and it looks so much better.
Cool.
If we're here next year, I'll finally have a desert bus in the repeat location.
I mean, we haven't had the Desert Bus in a repeat location since Desert Bus 7. 7 was the last
And
time.
that was my first desert bus.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
And 7 was your first? Yeah, 7 was the last time that we did a Desert Bus in the same location. Because 4, 5, 6, 7 were all in Moonbase Mark III. And then we've moved around every year ever since. And trust me, I really wish we didn't have to. But the belly is just how it is. Was it 9 with the helicopter? Yes.
Yes.
9 had the helicopter.
So how many different locations have there been for a desert bus?
Desert Bus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This is 9.
Whoa. We move a lot. Wow.
9 of 12.
Yeah, so we
Cool.
only had desert bus in the same location 3 times.
Sorry?
We only had desert bus in the same location 3 times.
4.
4 times?
4. So 3. So
3, 4,
4,
5, 6, and 7, yes.
4, 5, 6, 7 were all in the
Yes.
same. 1 was at Bill's house. 2 was at the first moon base. 3 was at the second moon
That was
base.
just across the hall.
Which was literally just across the hall,
Just
but a
slightly
massive
bigger.
upgrade.
Yeah.
4, 5, 6, 7 was at Moonbase Mark III. 8 was at Fort Victoria.
Yeah.
9 was at the Alacrity Foundation. 10 was at a
At Broughton.
a literal office space that we rented
With the lovely brick.
with the lovely brick wall.
It had a lot of other problems.
Last year we were able to be in the moon base because we had access to an additional space that has since been rented. And now this year we're here.
Yeah.
And who knows where we'll be next year. I mean, honestly, like, I hope for the sake of the people who own this space that they rent it out. But if it turns out that, next, September, October, this place is still empty, you better believe I'm going to be like, yep, we'll take it.
Yeah.
Because it works really well and we know exactly what we got to do. So,
It feels pretty good.
yeah.
I think they'll let us build a brick wall.
Probably not.
Okay.
We could buy some brick wall wallpaper and put it
No,
up.
it's not the same.
That we
It's
could do.
true.
The
Yeah.
sound
It would
was
be like
really
the,
nice.
yeah.
The way the light reflected off of it.
Yeah. The
Can't
brick was
really
great.
fake that.
It was
tried.
also incredibly high ceilings.
It was. It made it really
Which-
problematic
which-
for lighting
Lighting and
and sound.
I think
Sound.
lighting wasn't as big a deal as sound.
Well, it was the first year we actually had lighting.
It was the first year that we actually had lighting.
If we get this place next year and we offer to come in and do a little demolition, be like, can we take down all the drop ceiling, or even half the drop ceiling? Can we take just the drop ceiling in the one area? Will you let us do that? That's all we want to do, and then you can do whatever you want to it after that.
I mean, we're already WD-40 in their hinges apparently, so
Are we?
I expect some sort of return on our investments.
That's a That's a
That's
pen.
capital.
That's
you can't have the squeak on string.
No, that's
no,
fair.
that
Yeah.
squeak was driving me crazy.
Yeah.
I appreciate
Well,
it.
you oil the hinges. We don't. That's not a penetrate. That's
Yeah, no, that just cleaned the dirt out of it.
Yeah, that's all it
WD-40 is actually not a lubricant; it's a cleaner, but
Yeah.
that's better than anything.
Which one had the toilet flush count? That was 4, 5, 6, 7.
yeah.
We didn't count it every year. We insulated it after I think the first or second year.
Yeah.
Does the T-bar make life easier? Not really. I mean, I guess a little bit, but like the majority of things are being held up by tripods. There's 3 microphones and 2 lights that are
And
current.
Kevin.
Oh, and Kevin
Kevin.
Yeah.
is being taking advantage of the drop ceiling.
I'm
and
so
T-bar.
proud of Kevin. I am really, really happy.
Beach, you did a great job.
I found because Johnny said to me, he's like, "Can you find a way to mount Kevin into the T-bar ceiling?" And I'm thinking, I would just put big bolts up through the acoustic tile and just put a plate on the other side and be like, maybe that'll work.
I mean,
So-
that would work,
it
but
would
then you
work.
ruin that piece of tile.
Yeah, so I ran over to like a place to get like to see if I could find any sort of scraps or whatever, and there was a brand new IKEA rail system
Right, Corpus, thank
piece
you.
sitting there, and I'm like, I'm going to take that. And it's exactly 24 inches across, and of course acoustic tiles are like 4 feet by 2 feet. So I'm like, that will fit, and it fits perfectly. Just fits perfectly. Like it's nice and snug. The problem is I realized we didn't have any hardware on site, so I had to go to Home Depot anyway.
Yeah.
And since I already had these rails, I'm like, well, we're mounting it with rails. So that's what we're doing for now.
Well, when Corey first came in, I was like, "Can you just put that up there?" And he had this big clamp system, and it was at like a 30-degree angle, and so it worked fine for the shots of the room.
Yeah.
But like it distorted everything on the document camera, so we wanted to have the camera perpendicular and not at a slight angle.
Yeah.
And it also made it really difficult to figure out the angles of stuff while you were trying to set up the camera. You're like, I'm going to rotate this and turn, and it's just
Yeah, it
like
has to
if
be
it's flat up
quiet.
against the ceiling, if it's
At a zero position,
if
yeah.
it's perpendicular to the ceiling, it's made it so much easier. And then we just hung it directly above. You taking a picture for Instagram?
They asked in chat.
Everyone wants to know what he looks like.
Oh, that's cool.
So I'll put it in chat.